Hello, welcome to Theme Park Wizard. I am live. Sorry about that wait. I was actually texting in a group chat with my friends, and we're talking about the new Obi-Wan Kenobi show that was um, announced today, or not announced, but then the release date was announced. And I was telling my friends why, they were saying that the New Hope interaction, well, because Hayden Christensen's gonna be in it, so they're gonna have a rematch with Darth Vader. And they're saying, "Oh gosh, isn't that going to ruin a New Hope's interaction?" I'm like, "No, it might enhance a New Hope's interaction, um, because actually he'll have more experience because he would have faced Vader a whole bunch more times than just once." So I think Obi-Wan will enhance it. So speaking of Obi-Wan, let's go talk about the Disney Plus, or the Disney Investor Day. Their quarter one earnings call, pretty good stuff. They beat um um they beat their earnings call. So let's go talk about it. In fact, let's share the screen and talk about it. Okay, so here we go. Disney's earnings call. So guess what? Disney they expected Disney's earnings to be 63 cents per share, but they're $1.06 per share, so it's almost double what they expected, which is awesome. That's what sent the stock roaring higher. Um, Disney's revenue came at 21.8 billion compared to 20.9 billion that was expected, so they beat that as well. Here's another key one: Disney Plus now has 129 million subscribers, beating out Wall Street's estimate of 125 million. Keep in mind that is the second most compared to Netflix. Netflix has about 230 million. And according to Bob Chapek, Disney Plus is expected to have that amount by the year 2024 or 2025. So that'll be very interesting. Disney could be the world's biggest streaming service. And again, there's 8 billion people in the world. So that's not a lot, actually. Like 200 million is a lot, but it's not a lot compared to all the people they could potentially reach. So we're watching that very closely, and we'll see Disney's numbers hopefully continue to go with much more new content and stuff like that. So Um, and yeah, 12 million subscribers were added during quarter one, just 3 months. Disney's entire stream portfolio, including the Hulu and ESPN, sits at 196 million subscribers, which is awesome. That also includes the Star and all that stuff. So yeah, reforms go of 230 to 260 million subscribers by fiscal year 2024. And if you care about sports, ESPN is in negotiations for the NFL Sunday Ticket. Also, JPEG wants to do lots of sports betting through ESPN, which is very interesting. Um, I do some Disney sports betting. I just actually bet on the Rams. I bet on the Rams game, Super Bowl. I bet on the Rams, hometown LA right here. So kind of bet on the Rams if I want to get $200. So that's cool. So I do some sports betting through Disney if they seem to seriously be getting into that in the metaverse, which we'll talk about later on. So very interesting. I'm not entirely sure what the NFL Sunday Ticket is. I think it's just a show. So yeah. So I guess that's if you like the NFL Sunday Ticket, it could be on ESPN soon. Again, Shake continued to mention sports betting, which is very interesting. So Disney also, Disney's turning 100 in 2023, which is awesome. Lots of good things planned for the centennial anniversary, which we'll find out at D23 in this fall. Um, so we're watching that. Let's see. Uh, let's see. They want to do more general entertainment, not just genre entertainment. So um there's the Oscar nomination live stream, which is on Disney Plus or Hulu. And there's Blackish and Grownish. Now, Blackish and Grownish, they mentioned it coming on Disney Plus, but I don't know if it's going to be on Disney Plus Star, like for those Star properties, or if it's going to leave Hulu and come to Disney Plus, because I just subscribed to Hulu actually to watch Grownish and Blackish. So I think Disney here in the States and North America is going to keep Disney Plus or Blackish and Grownish and that stuff on Hulu. Because again, it gets people to get more bundles. People can get the Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN bundle. And also, if you don't want the bundle, you can subscribe separately, like I did. So I don't think Disney's going to want to give up that. So I think those shows will actually stay on Hulu, and then in other countries, it will be part of Star and just regular Disney Plus. And yeah, general entertainment, just so they don't have all Star Wars and Marvel fans. And look, here's the new poster for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, this has been my most anticipated Star Wars show since even before The Mandalorian began. Of course, The Mandalorian became, and it was quite the surprise. But yeah, Obi-Wan is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I'm super excited for this show. It's coming out May 25th, a few weeks after Doctor Strange 2. Gives that some breathing room. And yeah, it's right in between Doctor Strange and Lightyear. So be again keep that Disney gap moving. Now there won't be any gap in content. You'll be able to go see a movie, or you'll be able to go watch Disney Plus Star Wars shows on Disney Plus. Great poster. The whole show won't be on Tatooine though. It's gonna be a rollicking adventure that includes a watery planet, so that's cool. Because all of Boba Fett basically was on Tatooine, except for the flashbacks to Coruscant and the Jedi Training Academy with Luke and Grogu. Spoilers for that show if you haven't seen it. Um, that's also on a Wednesday. But yeah, and then of course Encanto. Oh, Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno, or do we? As Bruno is still the number one song in the world, and um, it's going bonkers on Disney Plus. It's the fastest film to get to 200 million watch hours on Disney Plus. Uh, which is incredible, and I've seen it 3 times. So good, especially not only we don't talk about Bruno, but also Surface Pressure. I was enjoying the movie before that, but I really started to pay attention, really started to enjoy the movie when I heard Surface Pressure. I was like, whoa, this is a great song. So, still my favorite. Bruno's second though, because that's the only other song I do remember after the first time seeing the movie. So, what are your favorite songs from Encanto? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, Encanto is a breakout hit, of course, breakout franchise, meaning there'll be more, whether it's the sequel series or a sequel movie or both. There'll be more because this is bigger than Frozen, guys. Frozen Let It Go only got to number 13 on the charts, Billboard charts. This is number one. Only other Disney song to get there is A Whole New World from the end credits of Aladdin. So this is really first end movie Disney song to get to number one. In fact, the whole Encanto soundtrack, all 8 songs they are in the top 100. It's funny. Bruno's number one, and they have a song at number 100. I don't know which one that is, but I think it's an Oscar song. But yeah, it's funny. They book in the charts, which is great. But yeah, and they include 200 uh million watch hours on Disney Plus. Then Encanto hashtag is being viewed more than 11 billion times. Billion times. And Encanto served as the prime example of how Disney Plus could be a franchise engine and showcase its ability to get new franchises outside of theaters. Let me tell you. If Encanto gets a sequel, which, like I said, definitely get some kind of sequel show or a movie, but if it gets a movie, that, or probably, even if it does hits theaters for 30 days and goes back to Disney Plus, Kanto in the pandemic made about $94 million in theaters, which is not too bad. I think it's the second or third biggest gross for an animated movie this year in the pandemic era. But I'm saying the numbers will explode. In fact, I think Encanto, if it goes back to theaters for its sequel, and you know how long Disney takes to make sequels to their animation. I mean, look at Frozen and Frozen 2, whole years passed between those. Let's say in 2028 or something. Uh, who knows when movie theaters will be by then? But if Encanto goes to theaters, I think it could definitely be $1 billion picture, or close to $1 billion picture. Because look at this, this is amazing. A breakout hit, and it just continues to be a breakout hit because people aren't stopping. They're not stopping to listen. They're not stop listening to Bruno, and they're still watching the. I'm still watching on Disney Plus. Like I said, I've seen it 3 times. How many times have you seen Encanto? Let me know in the chat or in the comments below, because I'm very curious how many times people have seen Encanto. In fact, I'll make some Twitter and YouTube polls about this as well. So that's really, that's incredible, actually, absolutely incredible. Then we go to Disney Genie. Well, a lot of people may not like it, but it's making a lot of money. 50% of the people that go to Disney parks or visit a Disney park on an average day, uh, buy Genie Plus. So that's like $20 per person, and the individual Lightning Lane. So if 15,000 people visit a park in a day, or 80,000 people visit a park in a day, 40,000 of them are spending $20 buying Genie Plus. That's a lot. Let's do the math. 40,000 times 20. That is $800,000 in a day. Just for that day from Genie Plus. Incredible. And that doesn't and they could be buying Genie Plus and then buying the individual lightning lanes uh, separately. So pretty good. Good job, Disney, for that. And yeah, so if you guys don't like Lightning Lane, of course, don't use it. And what's up, Ranking the Mouse? You know, in fact, let me get you on here. Come on. Let's go over these together. Let's see. Can I invite? Copied. Okay. Come on, Sean, get in here. Use that link right there and hop on. Let's go over these together. Everyone go follow Ranking the Mouse. Super cool dude who uh he's always in California. He lives in Washington, but he's always here. So if you ever want to see him in the parks, then you can see him just about every month. So yeah, go ahead, follow him. I'm gonna try to get him to hop on here. He's in a car, but he'll be home in 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll keep this going for 15 more minutes. Hello.
I left my phone in my car.
So he can come in and join this thing. Yeah, I'll wait 15 minutes for you. Yeah, just don't go to Universal on a weekday. Can't believe you're going on a weekday. Terrible. All right, let's continue. As we continue this live stream. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Again, if you don't like Genie Plus, don't buy it because, like I said, 50% of the people. So again, 80. Let's say 80,000 people come to a park each day. It's $800,000. Or sorry, 40,000 people. That's $800,000 that's just made from that. What if they'll add a cabin to Super Nintendo World with blankets that have Mario character logo designs? And that is a lot. And I don't think they're gonna do this, but that sounds like a great idea. Speaking of Super Nintendo World, the Mount Beanpole has fire retardant on there, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll see I'll see some theming popping up there. What you can see also is taking a quick dive to quick Universal sidestep. Revenge of the Mummy came out of refurbishment, and Revenge. I haven't been on it, but according to what should we call it, JP Land and another YouTuber, and just the forums I look at, People who ridden the Mummy after it came out of refurbishment. Not sure what they did. Maybe it's just some computer stuff because apparently Revenge of the Mummy, at least here in Hollywood, came right out of its refurbishment 4 days ago, and it looks worse than when it went into refurbishment. It went into refurbishment 3 weeks ago, and more things aren't working out of the refurbishment than when they were than before the refurbishment. So maybe Mummy went under refurbishment to just so they can just break stuff. I don't know, but this would certainly if they went to under 3 week refurbishment. I cannot say this word refurbishment, and people were just or they didn't fix anything. I wouldn't believe, in my opinion, that the Mummy would be on the chopping block, right? Because I mean, even Splash Mountains, which is supposedly still getting rethemed to Princess and the Frog, that's under refurbishment right now, and I'm sure they're gonna fix the lighting and stuff. But yeah, Mumby is under refurbishment. Was under refurbishment for 3 whole weeks too. 3 weeks, and more stuff's broken than before the refurbishment. So you can leave your thoughts on that in the chat or in the comments below. But I say it's on the chopping block, specifically because of Orlando's Mummy's under refurb right now for a 6-month refurb to get new scenes and take away the coffee cup joke, get new scenes and restore some effects. So it's not like Universal. I'm telling you, Universal's doing it on purpose. Mummy is probably on the chopping block, but I'll get to that in a separate video. Especially because when I go to Universal, I want to ride Mummy and really see if things are really that bad. But I've heard of multiple people that rode the attraction that more things, yeah, are just not working than before the refurbishment. So stay tuned for that video. But back to the earnings call. It's very interesting. I've just never heard of that before. Something going under refurbishment and then coming out worse than before. So, Mr. Ranking the Mouse over here, Mr. Sean, what you call it? I know you come to Universal soon, but I know you come. Yeah, I know you come to Universal soon. So unfortunately, it looks like Mummy won't be in the tip-top shape for you. Even though, like I said, it came out of a refurbishment, looks like it won't be in tip-top shape for you. So you might be riding a Mummy that's half broken. So be prepared. Just be prepared for half broken Mummy. Effects wise, coaster rise is still the same. But back over to the parks. Chapek was talking about the parks, and then they said nothing about any new projects or anything that'll be probably come at D23 this year with the 100th anniversary stuff. And yeah, they basically just talk about how much money Genie Plus is making. That's it. And here we go. They also did say that Disney Parks made a record $7.2 billion in this quarter. That's compared to $3.6 billion in the previous year quarter, where of course things were not as back to normal as they are now. Speaking of back to normal, if you're in California, the indoor mask mandate, which was set to expire January 15th and got pushed back to February 15th, will be allowed to expire. February 15th. I don't know why the news. I'm going yet on another tangent. I don't know why the news says it's breaking when Newsom said it would last a month, and he extended it a month, which also wasn't breaking because Omicron was really high then, and now it's kind of low, so it's just gonna expire. So breaking news. If you're in LA County, if you're in LA County, those over at Universal and Six Flags, you'll have to wear a mask indoors and outdoors at mega events. Hospitalizations have to be under 2,500 for 7 consecutive days for LA County for Universal and Six Flags to take away that outdoor masking requirement. Or Six Flags is so lowly attended, meaning you have to have 5,000 people a day for that vax requirement and masking requirement. So Six Flags during the week, even on Saturday, they weren't there. Um, but Universal does that every single day. So if you're going to Universal, be prepared to wear a mask outdoors at least until. By the way, hospitalizations are dropping by March. Sorry, by President's Day, by February 21st. You probably won't have to wear a mask outside at Universal anymore. So, yeah, but you still have to show your vaccine. My top three favorite rides at Universal in order. Uh, they always change, but yeah, they always change. But they are always Revenge of the Mummy, Jurassic World, and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. They always, depending on my mood that day, it flips. But I can effectively say, especially with the broken things on Revenge of the Mummy, uh, but I love the launch. Ooh, the launch is so nice, but it's so short. Because it's so short and because things are broken, Revenge of the Mummy will always be three. Harry Potter and Jurassic World will always flip flop. So good. I love me some dinosaurs and Harry Potter. Wow. Two franchises that I can just watch over and 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 over again. In fact, I just recently watched all eight Harry Potter movies on HBO Max. So good. I mean, it's one of those. That and Jurassic World. Jurassic World was so good. I actually bought it on YouTube. I spent $10 or whatever, and I bought it on YouTube, and it's been worth it because it's $2.99 to rent each time. And I've watched it probably 5 times since I bought it. So, and I just love dinosaurs, and Universal just kills it with those animatronic dinosaurs. Sorry, Disney. I don't know what you're doing with your dinosaurs, but Universal's killing me with the dinosaurs. I mean, whoo, that Indominus Rex at the very end, so lifelike. I mean, if I were a little kid, I'd be terrified. I'd be more terrified of the Indominus Rex animatronic than the drop. Because I mean, the boats here, for people who haven't been on it, sorry, the boats here, I can't. There we go. So the boats here moving on the drop. You go on a little lift hill, and then Dominus Rex's mouth is like right there. I mean, it's right there. It's opening its big mouth and it's right over you. That's so scary to young children. Like, it's like, I mean, just feet away. And then you go and drop and he goes up. Oh, don't forget, when the Dominus Rex's mouth is right here, the T Rex comes plunging out of you just like that. So you have two dinosaur mouths, one that's far away, but one that's really close to you. And then you go on this 85-foot drop. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. But Harry Potter is such a cool franchise. So yeah, top three: Harry Potter, Jurassic World, flip flops, and then Mummy at number three. Wow, you guys should name your top three Universal, Orlando, or Hollywood rides in the comments below or in the little chit chat there. So good. Wow, so good. If you ever been on Jurassic World and you like dinosaurs, and Blue. I always love Blue pops in there as well, trying to help you out. And so nice. I love Blue. Definitely check it out. Jurassic World, by the way, is supposed to go under refurbishment. I don't know how long. I just know Simpsons and Jurassic World are going to go under be under refurbishment at the same time. Simpsons closes Monday the 14th for I don't know how long. So I expect Jurassic World to close sometime in the next couple weeks. So get your rides in, and hopefully it's open by March for when this man comes to town. But back over to the Disney Parks experience and products. Disney Parks made a lot of money, $7.2 billion, a record income, and their operating results increased by $2.6 billion to an income of $2.5 billion. Good job. Higher revenue comes from higher guest spending on tickets, hotels, and add-ons like Disney's Genie. That's also encouraging lots of people at Disney World at least to get Universal bags and wands and Harry Potter robes and stay at the Cabana Bay or the Universal's Endless Summer Resorts, which has great bus service, I've heard, according to Carly Caramata, and um, a very affordable price of like half the cost or more of Disney hotels. So keep that in mind for when you're in Orlando. The results of Disney consumer products because the Disney stores are closing in North America because malls are empty. Disney Plus has 130 million subscribers, 45 million for Hulu, and 21.3 for ESPN Plus. And yeah, that's basically it for the Disney stuff. Super cool, lots of cool Disney announcements as well, casting and stuff as well. You can find that all on their Disney Plus Twitter. Oh, one last thing before I answer this, switch back to Universal. The Kardashians show has been announced or has been teased for Disney Plus, and I just thought it was absolutely hilarious that Disney Plus Twitter or whatever, um, proudly showing the Kardashians in their own show coming to Disney Plus. That was hilarious. I laughed out loud for about 10 minutes about that. It's like that's crazy, absolutely crazy. I don't think anyone I know will be watching that. It certainly, out of all the things to put on Hulu and Disney Plus, why are the Kardashians not going to Hulu and not Disney Plus? Or why are the Kardashians going to Disney Plus, not Hulu? I mean, Blackish and Grownish they fit much better on Disney Plus more than the Kardashians. But anyway, that's my gripe on the Kardashians coming to Disney Plus. Any closures for Universal Studios Hollywood in March? I don't know. Just like with their rides, the new construction, Universal's kind of secretive and doesn't announce a closure until the very last minute. I mean, I don't even think like it didn't say beforehand on the app when the Mummy was going under refurbishment, and and they didn't they still don't say on the app when that the Simpsons is going to be closed on Monday. I just found that out from reading online from a on the Universal forums there. So I don't know. They used to, or they say it on the app when it's already happening, but they don't say it beforehand like Disney does, unfortunately. Shuben Studios Disney stock 11% up 11% one day. I love DSJ pick. Awesome. It is awesome, especially if you're a Disney shareholder. Then you are making money. I was a Disney shareholder. I think actually I've kind of Disney. I have a mutual fund which includes Disney, so that's moving up. But yeah, Middlemarch is so far away that I nothing I would know anything. Um, again, I just heard about the Simpsons one, even from the forumers, the Inside Universal forums. I heard about that one uh, just last week. So I don't think so. No, because the middle of March is kind of spring break time, so I feel like Universal, uh, with its already limited selection of attractions, would want to finish any refurbishments, especially Jurassic World, by the middle of March because it's already what should we call it? It's already it's like it's 80 degrees today here in Southern California. So so much so that the Universal actually had their water park on a water park on today. So which is nice. Um, super cool. And yeah, Truman Studios bought the his stock before earnings. Anticipated big earnings. That's right. So good job. You have got a lot of you made some good money there. Made some good money, which is awesome. Keep it, hold it, and keep it. It will certainly only keep going up. I mean, just like all stocks, they only keep going up. So definitely do not sell that unless unless you make like a ton of money. But definitely don't sell that, especially with their projections. So that's good. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's talk bash about the Galactic Star Cruiser. If we're talking bash about the Galactic, I cannot talk today. If we're bashing the Galactic Star Cruiser, then I'm going to need Ranking Mouse to pop on here so we can bash it together. I know he has some good thoughts about this. So come on, Sean. Where is he? Ranking the Mouse. Get on here. I don't know if he's still watching it. I can't say. Theme Park Wizard says 2 viewers. I don't know who's viewing. But okay. But since he wants to talk about the Star Wars Hotel, Shruban Studios. What do you not like about the star 7 minutes away? My goodness. Your guys are going, is Jesse, is it Jess or Jesse? Either way, is she driving slow? Like, my goodness, I feel like it's been 20 minutes. I think you said this when I was 16 minutes in and I'm 31 minutes in, so it's been 15. You guys catching red lights or something? Oh, 8:47, 15 minutes. Yeah, see, it's been 20. Oh my goodness. Um, okay, so March 1st, we know live stream inside the hotel. Tell Jesse to hop on too. You guys can hop on together. Is it open March 1st? I guess it was March. I didn't know it was March 1st. Certainly won't be me because I may have thousands of dollars, but I don't have thousands of dollars to spend on that. Then the plane ticket, yeah, I don't do all that. But that's funny. He said no pool. I agree with you on the no pool. Let me adjust my settings. I agree with you on the no pool, but honestly, I don't think Star Wars has pools. Well, Star Wars may have pools, like in fancy Cloud City. I can imagine Cloud City having a pool. And whatever city, in Revenge of the Sith, where the Emperor hangs out, and they look like those fancy places might have pools. But yeah, definitely not meant to have a pool, and it's definitely not meant to have an outside either. That and unfortunately, see, these are the things: the no pool and the no outside. Those are actually things that those actually don't bother me because we're staying in a ship, right? So if you're staying in a Galactic Star Cruiser, I would expect it to be a pool or even outside. Um, it's just that it looks so cheap inside. That's the bad part. You don't want it to look like a Star Wars day camp inside. No. But I don't think anyone expected there to be a pool or anything. But it just is so bad inside in the Jedi experience. Like I want to use the real lightsaber. Uh, yeah, but a ship on a back service route. Again, just like Indiana Jones or anything. The showboating for Splash Mountain, the showboating for Haunted Mansion, the show building for Indiana Jones, they're all ugly, right? It's just a warehouse, right? But you don't see the warehouse. So again, no theme park company, no company would want to waste their money theming things that people aren't going to see, right? So like the box truck, the the land surrounding the hotel, you're not going to theme that because you can't because no one's going to see it, right? So yeah, the Haunted Mansion is beautiful from the outside, but let's take a look at the Haunted Mansion show building, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Google. Hi, Kevin Theme Park Adventure. How are you? Okay, let's go here. Let's see. Let's Disneyland. Hi, Kevin, Theme Park Adventure. How are you? Okay, so this is what we're talking about here. You got. Hold on. Okay. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Right. So yeah, this is beautiful. This whole area is gorgeous, gorgeous, right? And the Haunted Mansion right here is gorgeous, but the show building is ugly, right? Because building 31313 is ugly, and there's a back service road and all this stuff because this is the actual ride. This is just something you walk through, and then the elevators are in here, and here's the ride. Or sorry, the elevators may be in here. But this is the actual ride, right? But the thing is beautiful. Uh, just like if we were to go to Glass Star Wars. It's like Buena Vista Street. So here's Galaxy Edge. Let's see if they have the hotel here. Where would it be? Oh, here's the Galactic Star Cruiser. Obviously, this is the old picture, but it's just this part. This is the drop-off area where this little line is, and then there's the hotel, which no one will be able to see. It's surrounded by trees, and then the inside. We want to see the inside be themed, not look like a day camp. Any okay. All right. Oh, this is about the outside theme. Okay, so you want the outside. Yeah, no, that's an old photo. Okay. So you're saying the outside looks terrible. There he is. He's in a car still. How
I'm
are
parked.
you're parked? Oh, so you're driving by yourself.
Yeah, I'm parked now.
Got you. Well, welcome. Look at everybody here.
I'm
Okay,
ready
so
to talk Galactic Star Cruiser.
okay, good. So this guy says the little drop-off area is a terrible theme. I think it's all about the inside. I don't really care much about the outside. What do you think?
Yeah, I
As
think that the people that are paying for this they're not gonna care about. Oh, sorry, there's a train. The people that are staying here aren't gonna care about the outside. I don't even think the people staying here have even seen this. Like the Twitter people are not the normal people staying at this hotel. So I don't think it's gonna matter. I mean, we'll see when it opens in March. Maybe it will be pretty bad, but I don't think it's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah, and let's see. Let's take a look at the outside of Star Wars. Oh boy, who is that new person that is? I'm not sure if he's a pod. Okay, let's. Oh, here is a perfect example. I think the guy left, but let's see. Just for all you new people out there. Oh, there we go. Boom. Right there. Now let's share it again. I don't know what that says. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Share. Theme park lifestyle. This is the guy who made my logo. Logo.
Oh, really? Nice.
Oh boy. Okay. Boom. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. See right there. I think it's pretty decent outside.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
What it does,
until we
drop
see it in
off.
person.
Just drop it off some trees. Looks like Endor. Like looks like the little. Actually, it's better looking than the little airport they had in Book of Boba Fett. So I think it's pretty okay. Uh,
I think that they should have put like a little lounge or something in the front area because for everybody that arrives early, they're just sending them to Disney Springs. It's like they have
oh yeah,
no area like
that's
until 1 p.m. You can't even get there early, which is kind of disappointing.
yeah. Some lounge shares or something. No, that would make sense. But yeah, that is funny. They sent him to Disney Springs. How far is that? Is that close? I don't even know.
I mean, it's
But
not super far, but it's probably like a 5 to 10 minute bus ride. Like it's not close
yeah,
by any means. It's not like crazy far, but
that's let's see.
You can actually see the Galactic Star Cruiser from the road.
Oh, you can. Interesting. With moving trucks and whatnot. That's hilarious. I did see that, and that's just funny. Although the moving trucks aren't the problem because again, you won't see them. But I just think it's funny when Universal tweets at Disney. I know some people think it's not, but I think it's hilarious. What do you think?
I mean, I personally think it gets a little bit tiring, but it's still pretty funny. I just think if Disney was like doing the same thing, it'd be more funny, but kind of feels like pushing up. But I love Universal too, so I'm
It
not
would
hating,
be
but it does get
hilarious.
kind of old.
If Disney did that, it would be uh, hilarious. Because then
Yeah.
it would look super silly.
But
But
I do
anyway,
think Universal's been doing great stuff, like parks wise. Like 5 years ago when they were tweeting this stuff, it was a lot more kind of dumb because their parks weren't, on the same par as Disney. But
mhm.
with their recent dark ride with Secret Life of Pets, with Jurassic World, with Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, like their parks are definitely like getting closer.
Um, I definitely agree. And you never answered the question. What are your top three Universal parks? I mean, top three Universal rides at Hollywood
At Hollywood?
from 5 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't been on Secret Life of Pets yet, and I haven't been on Jurassic World. I've only been on Jurassic Park. I'd probably say Jurassic Park #1. I mean, that's just an amazing classic ride. I'm not a big fan of Forbidden Journey, so I don't think that's in my top three. Um, the
Yeah.
studio tour has got to be in my top three as well. I love that ride, and I do love Mummy. I don't think it's as good as Universal Orlando's Mummy, but it's better than Transformers. I don't really like Transformers that much, so I probably put Mummy number
Yeah.
three.
Transformers, that one thrashes me around too much.
I know.
Like, oh, wow, I never go on that one after I eat something, or else I can't look at the screen.
Ethan,
But
have you been on Spider-Man at Universal Orlando?
I haven't. I want to. It's the same thing, but better.
Yeah, it's amazing. But what's so weird is it was the first iteration, and Transformers was like the newer version. I don't know how they made such a great ride and they made it worse, literally.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. That's like what they did with the Mummy. Apparently, it came out worse from refurbishment.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting. But you went to SeaWorld for your first time,
I
second
did.
time, first time. Wow. And how was their Mardi Gras event?
Yeah, their Mardi Gras was good. It's only on the weekends, so most people, if you have to go on a Saturday or Sunday to get it, and it's a little disappointing if you're expecting like Disney, level or Universal level. Like my wife said, she was a little disappointed. But if you're expecting, just like basically nothing, then it's really good. They hired a bunch of, I think they're like not Universal employees, like they hired other performers, but they do this
Mhm.
little parade that's really good. They have live music, they have DJs. It definitely adds a lot of like street atmosphere to the park, and that's something that SeaWorld really needs because it's a beautiful park, but it lacks kinetic energy. It lacks like
Yeah.
performers and like characters and stuff. And so
Mhm.
having that really made the park a lot better. I went back on a weekday when there was no Mardi Gras, and it
Mhm.
just felt more dead. It felt like there was like less life there without it. So I hope
Very.
SeaWorld keeps doing these events whenever they can.
They have, they're just like this is their first one, just like their Halloween one was their first one. I feel like next year's, since it's their jumping off point, I feel like they'll expand each thing each year, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. The fact that they're now doing these events to start is really, really great.
And so, what was your favorite ride? I'm guessing Electric Eel.
And it was actually not. I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes. I gotta go grab something from my wife. So give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll be right back. It's probably Manta. So I assume that if you blink, you'll miss it. Theme Park Lifestyle. You've seen the Galactic Star Cruiser, huh? Oh, I forgot. I'm still sharing that. Um, can you become a member? Also, I'll take this time if you want to become a member to the channel. Um, just click join. You'll get some exclusive videos and some early videos. And yeah, so definitely become a member. Click that join button below. As now we
I'm back.
um he's back. So Manta is probably your favorite because I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, I do have a video coming out in 9 days of all my SeaWorld rides ranked. But
Mhm.
I'll give the theme park wizard
9
fans.
days. That's a lot of days.
Well, I got two Disney videos that are coming first.
Ah, got you.
So SeaWorld, I kind of had to push SeaWorld. And I honestly, I'm kind of thinking because I'm going back to SeaWorld for Emperor. Emperor opens March 12th, but there's previews starting March 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to go back. So I might wait on the video until Emperor opens up because for those that don't know, Emperor is a new floorless dive coaster that's coming to coming to SeaWorld. So I might wait for that. We'll see.
Oh yeah, true. Because then you have to make it 10 attractions.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
If you
right now I do have Manta #1. Obviously Electric Eel is like the more crazy coaster, but I like theme in my coasters, as you know, Ethan, and Manta has that. Like Manta has a nice dark ride sequence. It has a really, really good queue. It has like an actual Manta section. Electric Eel there's no theme. The queue is really lackluster. There's only like one little eel exhibit. So I like I like Electric Eel the experience, but I think Manta's the better overall ride.
Yeah, definitely. I really like the queue where you go inside towards that massive tank right there, and you kind of wrap around. You can like spend just an hour in the queue looking at the mantis moving around. Super cool. Oh, did we lose him? Uh-oh. We may have lost the mouse. May have lost the mouse. Oh, we got the mouse back. Oh, he's out. Do we need another thing? Let's see. Let's see if mouse can come back at ranking the mouse. Okay. Anyway, viewer, is it Theme Park Lifestyle? Hello, how are you? Let's wait a little bit to see if Mr. Ranking the Mouse does come back. And then, yeah, we'll see if he comes back. If he doesn't, then who is it? Hello, Theme Park Lifestyle. How are you? And what are your favorite rides at Universal Studios Orlando? Oh, sorry, but he lost his internet. Oh no. Oh, bring it back. You have it on now. Use the link. I have a new link up there. The new shows are the same. So who made the cartoons? So those people will be showing up. Sooner rather than later. Everyone go to SeaWorld and watch Ride Electric Eel. All right, now so his internet is back, so let's bring it back on the channel. Mhm. Because I have to see. He's coming back out. I have to see. He has to promote his Disney videos. Uh, come on, Sean, promote your Disney videos. Uh, what Disney videos do you have coming out? What's your favorite SeaWorld? What's your favorite ride at um SeaWorld Orlando? Mako, that's a beautiful looking coaster. I haven't been to SeaWorld Orlando, but Mako's a beautiful, beautiful looking coaster. Um, what's your um? Yeah, Mako's a beautiful coaster. SeaWorld's getting Orlando's getting a surf coaster soon, so that's pretty cool. Or, rumored to get a surf coaster. New type of B&M coaster. B&M is a coaster manufacturer, for those who don't know. Um, yeah. Um, oh, okay. Iron Gwazi did have its preview today and looks fantastic. I've heard fantastic things about it as well. Um, yes, I heard fantastic things about it as well. But I still think I personally like the look of Velocicoaster more because again I love dinosaurs and love Jurassic World and Velocicoaster is more themed, more heavily themed than Iron Gwazi. Is Rankin Mouse back on here? Gotta do an actual collab. Um, you think we still gonna? Yes, because any deal with Cedar Fair would take a few months to potentially a couple of years. So they definitely get the surf coaster would be built before that for sure. Definitely if they get the surf coaster. So yeah. Hello, new people. Hello, new people. Jeez, I'm trying to see if Ranking the Mouse is gonna get back on here or if not. But yeah, if you're joining now, we're just talking about some general theme park news. Or thing like Iron Gwazi opening today. Let me know if you can hear me because my Wi-Fi apparently is going in and out. But yeah, I don't think if SeaWorld gets Cedar Fair, this coaster would respond. That would definitely not. I don't feel like that would be soon. That wouldn't be soon. The Cedar Fair takeover, there, if that were to happen. Um, once again, wow, that's crazy. I'll start to have members only videos starting with the Super of the Mario Kart ride history. That will be coming soon. Next couple days. It'll come early for members, and then for everybody, it'll come probably over the weekend. Yeah, member content is coming soon, so definitely sign up for some cool stuff. And my favorite thing about the membership will be the member meetups in the parks. I cannot wait to meet all of you in the parks during our member meetups that we will do. And yeah, this is cool. Alright, Ranking the Mouse is not back on here. I'll just stay on here till 60 minutes. That's an hour. You can ask me any theme park questions you want. Until then, if Ranking the Mouse pops back in here, then we'll have a nice discussion on his plans for Universal when he gets back out here and his Disney videos. So, any more questions for the next few minutes here? All right. So, thank you everyone for joining. This has been a much longer live stream than I anticipated. If you like this video, press that thumbs up button, press the join button, become a channel member, and subscribe for more theme park updates. As there'll be lots of cool stuff happening soon. Six Flags updates and much more with Super Nintendo World and stuff like that. So, yeah. So definitely subscribe for stuff like that. And as always, have a fantastic day. Bye bye, everybody.